Hi, everybody. Matt here from Matt Likes Comics. And today is my response to Allan the Comic Collector Geek's weekly challenge with regards to 1980s books. Now, this is a big decade for me. It was my biggest collecting decade when I was a kid, and it's probably one of the biggest decades that I collect now, especially the pre-crisis DC, and I buy a lot of Marvel from this era. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to show covers that don't usually get any love because there are lots of big books from the 1980s, and I could easily go out and get my New Teen Titans 2 and my DC Comics Presents 47 and 26 and have a nice big, let's have a big banger fest. But I've decided to just go with covers that I went through and picked that I liked. And I also have a couple of slabs that I get to show off. This is fun for me. And I hope you enjoy the choices I make. They're nothing necessarily to write home. They're just books I like. And the key is it's the top 10 1980s books, yes, but it's also something that I like. So I'm going to call it top 10 80s books I like. I'm going to start with this one here to represent the Justice League International. This is Justice League Annual 1, and I picked it because A, it's a fight scene. This is a 1987 annual. It's a fight scene, but also has a pink cover. And you don't see a lot of it harkens back to the Silver Age, where DC used all those monochromatic covers that always looked brilliant back in the 50s, the 40s, and the 60s and such. Next up, from 1985, May, Action Comics 567. Another one of those Superman marrying Lois covers, but, one that never gets shown compared to a lot of the other ones. From 1987, August, this is Punisher 2. Everybody shows Punisher number 1. Yeah, all the number 1s always get shown, but not too many number 2 issues get shown, except maybe Wiz Comics. So I thought I'd go with the number 2. The next one is a comic that I picked more for its significance than its cover, per se. As you guys all know, I am a long-time fan of adventure comics. Well, this is February 1982's Adventure Comics 490. This was the very last issue in this format issued because it became a digest with the next reprint digest with the next book, 491. And of course, the reprint digest only lasted until issue 503. It had a brief revival in 2007 that came back for, was it 7 or 9? Might have been 2009, because it came back for only to get the issue number from yeah, there were only 26 issues. Got to 529. So, and by this point, it was a Dial H for Hero book. That feature, by the way, after it became a digest, that feature went to the backup in the New Adventures of Superboy. The next 4 all feature the same character. I can't help that. She's awesome. And believe it or not, there's a Gil Kane cover on this. The Daring New Adventures of Supergirl number 6. Supergirl versus a giant robot. Now, I know I've shown this one before on occasion or two, but this one I liked. And the next 3 issues are all from the same series. They are the last 3 issues of a series that doesn't get enough love. From 1982, starting with July, we have Superman Family 220. And I like this cover because if you see right here, if you take a look right in the bottom there, Supergirl's wearing the Atom outfit as she's shrinking. Because as you remember, the Atom outfit is invisible at normal size, but becomes visible as you get smaller. That's how she escapes from the jailer on the cover. Next up, we have Superman Family 221. Supergirl's floating in space. This is August. And then the final issue of the series. Now, of course, Superman Family was originally Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, which became Superman Family with issue 164 back in 1974 or 5. I think it was 5, actually. This is the last issue, number 222, which, if you've been a long time watcher of the channel, this is why I picked to do a giveaway at 222. I love that the last 3 books had Supergirl covers. And of course, the September 222, in November, Daring New Adventures of Supergirl #1 came out. So Supergirl was only without a book for 1 month. And Lois Lane was the backup when Supergirl first got her own series. Jimmy Olsen, however, didn't get any features anywhere. This was the end of, that was the last Jimmy Olsen feature until he got like the odd one shot or whatever. The last 2 I'm going to show are 2 slabs I have from the 1980s. This is Fantastic Four 245 from August 1982. It's a 9.0. It's a pretty cool cover. John Byrne. And anytime you get a cover of Sue Storm, you got to go with it. And the last one I'm going to show, this one is an actual key. This is my 9.6 Omega Man 3 first appearance of Lobo. Those are my 10. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe below. If you would like to join in, just grab 10 books from the 1980s that you really like and put them together with the hashtag Friday Comic Challenge. Tag Allan the Comic Collector Geek and tag me too. I don't mind. I love it. I love watching these videos. Thank you very much for joining me today. My name is Matt. I like comics, and I hope you do too. Bye, everybody.